Hello traders, welcome. Today is a very big day in the market. Okay, so I want to take some time out to show you what I think as we head into New York session. Okay, so I want to be looking at some few pays, point space most especially. Okay, so during the start of the session we had price move. Okay, that was because of the big news released on the Bank of Japan. Okay, so we had a big move. Okay, tomorrow we had a more risk on mode during the Asian session, and as you can also see that the mood is actually gradually fading out of the market, and as you can see that back here we had structures also coming into respect each various positions, as you can see nicely from here. Structures coming back to play. All right, as you can see that this was previous structure right here, and you can see that price is also not able to take out that, and you can expect that price could also make a move down. Okay, so today is FOMC day. Okay, so it's a very big day. Okay, so and you want to be careful on how you come into trades when involving USD. Okay, so this one here I could be looking to take some short positions right from here. Okay, respecting this also we can see that much time price have always not taken out previous highs in the market. As you can see, this was a little bit of range bound movement downtrend here. All right, so you can see that more of price having formed this retracement, and we can expect that price should come back into testing this area of the 12758 territory. All right, so that's that for Euro JPY. Okay, and what have we seen so far from that one? We've seen that price have so far moved up to 0.32% on the day. Okay, that was during the Asian session, and we had that move coming in, and also had that on a monthly time frame. We have price move minus 1.212%. okay, so with that said, we can expect that further drop could also come in. Looking at ATR weekly ATR for this one is 144 pips, so we can look at from the range here that it fits better with the ATR, exactly 145 pips, so we can actually target the 127.58 territory. All right, so moving next to the Euro GBP, we hopped in on a trade here, and we stopped out here, and we also have it that price is still further moving upside. Okay, as you can see here, price further moving upside, but I'm looking at this position or this territory actually being respected. Okay, because this is with the downtrend. Okay, it's a downtrend, so more of price having to respect this area previous highs. So we need to see if price can actually take out this high before we can then reevaluate the situation as it stands. But I need to see if I'm going to come in again on this trade. I need to see price taking out the range. Okay, we want to see price taking out this range here, and I will not be in a hurry to come in and take price and take any trading decisions with this one for now, because we have a big news coming up on Thursday. Okay, that's Bank of England will be coming in on Thursday, so we need to see what is going to happen. We could be also having market actually pricing in certain decisions that are going to be made on Thursday. As you can see here, price actually started moving up, so price could be on its way into pricing in certain price decisions that the Feds are going to be making. Okay, that they make it on Thursday, so we'll just be careful on how we approach this. So we'll look at some setups with the USD before we head into the major event. Okay, so that's gonna be 7 p.m. all right, 7 p.m. my time. So gonna be 7 p.m. my time, 2 p.m. EST. All right, so what are we seeing here with the dollar? Okay, so the USD proving strong, proving resilient. Okay, so we would also see here previous price actions, okay, coming in here. We can also see price bounce here, also here. All these are good retracement areas. A little bit of contraction came in right here, which we took that trade from right here back into the zone, and I spoke about that in my session, and I talked about that I don't want to be taking any price decision from this point. Rather, I want to wait for price to peak out. I want to wait for price to max out before I can then take any trading decision with that one. I want to see price max out, or that could happen. Okay, so I'll be ready to look for setup scenarios. Okay, come up with a trading plan to be able to set up nicely to test back the support of the trend line, okay, or possibly price could actually come back into the zone, then I could be involved. Okay, so actively involved. All right, looking at next, we have also the NZD USD actually testing a very key important area here ahead of the New York session. Okay, so here we have the price was trading inside of the channel right from last week, and you can see nicely that this channel is actually cool here, having broke out of this zone here. But all the same, we had price trading maxed out here, dropped back, corrected 1 point, and then broke out here. So we have price actually trading inside of here at the moment. Okay, so we need to see what price actions are going to develop later in the day, because anything that involves the USD, wait till the news. Okay, so we're gonna wait to trade the reaction from the news with this one. Okay, so we just have to wait. So any drop from this point will take price back into the 0.69 territory. A break up here could take price into testing this zone one more time. Okay, so that could also be a possibility later in the day, so we need to keep our eyes open and also see what price actions are going to develop later in the day. Okay, so we have also the Euro USD trading, so far trading below the 1.175 territory. Okay, so this was a territory which I'm expecting to see price trade around. Okay, so we had it at price having come to that territory here, respected as the support, so we can expect that price to come back here and then test this area as a resistance. Okay, it's later in the day. So here also acted as resistance, here acted as support, and you can see that price moved to the upside. All right, so any break below this point here would be taking price into some key environment there, and let's just go see what environment price is going to be testing. I think, in my opinion, here price is going to be testing back the 1.1632 territory here. That was areas before the elections. Okay, so that was the start point before the elections. Okay, and you know, price could also be on its way into testing the territories, because looking at how price is being set up nicely, I think price is still on its way going down. But here, having corrected here at 1 point, I would have expected price to stay up around this point and then continue to the upside, but we can see that price dropped one more time down. So any bit of correction here could still take price here to complete the pattern. So next we look at the USD JPY. The USD JPY also trading here around this area here, as you can see nicely, and having tested here last week, price then closed around this territory, and you can see that I would personally start to believe that price is starting to retrace, you know, go down at 1 point. So any up here, unless we can see such huge corriness in price to take out this zone here. Once price can take out this zone, sorry about that, once price can take out this zone, right, we could be on its way to seeing price breaking the 110 territory, and you can see that price could want to make a rush for the money. Okay, making a rush into testing back previous structures. 110400 could also be in play, and the 110700 could also be in play. All right, around that you can see nicely here. So what will it be for price today? Okay, so looking next, we'll take a look at gold. Okay, we could then start saying that gold could be trading as an inverted head and shoulder. We have the left shoulder here, we have the right shoulder here, we also have the neckline here. Okay, just way below this structure right here. So you can see that price have started to consolidate around the structure here, having traded inside of this channel right here. So we need to then see clearly what price intends to do. If price would continue inside of this structure, this channel right here, heading into the FOMC meeting there, we could also see that that structure could also be important, and we could be seeing price dropping down from that point. And if price should drop down from that point, I think this right shoulder will not, we could be seeing price falling below to even testing back the head. Okay, so we'll see price back into this territory here. overall we can see that prices still bearish on this one. Okay, for gold still bearish for medium term, and how everything is faring in the market currently with gold structurally. So we can be expecting gold to back into the 1689 territory there. You can see right there 1689 territory. You can see gold back into the zone and maybe taking out those zones. So we need to see what the projections are going to be for the FOMC today and how that will affect the various currencies as well. This one also came in bullish here, so I'm just gonna put this up right nicely so you can also see that this one came in right up bullish here. So for this one here, you can also identify that price is trading inside of the structure right now. So if this structure tends to hold, we could be seeing a breakout of this point. Okay, so if that could come into play, we might be seeing a breakout here, something of sort, and we can see price also continue making uprises even back into testing the trend line there, as you can see nicely. So a lot of things could also happen today. Okay, also happen today. FOMC, very big day, so we have to wait to understand what the market intends to do before we jump into the market. Okay, next we take a look at what is happening with the BTC ahead of the FOMC. What is really happening, guys? What is happening, guys, with this one? The BTC, what's happening, guys, with this one? Okay, the BTC, in my last session I spoke about perfect entry, okay, for BTC was 40k. So if you got in at 40k and you are out of here, I think you are in good profit. All right, so I spoke about that, and that was 12%. Okay, 12%. In that analysis I was using trading view. I'll say you captured 12% rise, okay, from that point. Okay, so if you've done that, I think you're good to go. So BTC overall is still bearish at now. You can see structurally there is no sort of momentum coming here for the BTC. Okay, so everything looks bearish as a whole. Okay, daily time frame shows. Okay, so if you can have a higher day close, okay, you can have close above opening price today, bullish close today, it could mean a whole lot. We can expect some strength coming into the BTC. Okay, also with the ETH looks also similar, bearish. Spoke about this when price was trading inside of right this zone. Talked about that there is no reason to come into the trade with this one, okay, rather than to wait. And then for those actually trading the spot market, okay, here was previous structure nicely, and you need to wait. Okay, so you need to wait for some bullish structures to develop. Okay, anything less, we could see that price could also still make further drops down, and away we go. All right, so we can take a look at stock market, see what is happening with the S&P, the Nasdaq also. All right, okay, so the S&P looks just this way. We could have see that some upper boundaries, okay, lower boundaries were also broken for the S&P 500. Okay, so we had upper boundaries here. We also had price trading inside of this small channel right here, and we had that price actually broke down. So we are on its way, price on its way to testing the lower structures there. So you want to trade the S&P, okay, you need to wait for some cool price actions to develop before you can hop on this one. But here I think price will also drop further down into testing this trend line here. You can see this support right here. Having taken out this one, price could also be on its way into testing the trend line support. Okay, so I think even wrapping up this one here, also with the Nasdaq, was also happening with the Nasdaq. We could also identify Nasdaq pulled up this great structure here. For the Nasdaq, this one, I think we need to wait for more price actions to develop. Having formed here was a three-wave correction to the upside here, WXY, Y here. So we had the W. Okay, sorry about that. Let's put that up nicely. We had the WXY inside of that Okay, zone right there. So we had W, so this is 0, WX, okay, Y, and what we're starting to see develop at the moment. Okay, so we seeing some price actions developing right there, and as I've actually made here with 1, 2. So here this contraction could have been whatever, be it 3. Okay, so this could have been the A, B, and the C. So this is with 3. This is with 3 here. This is 4. So 3 to 4. This could be 5. Okay, so here could be our A leg. Okay, so we can expect more corrective wave coming in here before we can then continue to the upside. So Nasdaq best interest, wait for the C leg to complete, then we could also be on its way going up. All right, that'll be all. We need to wait for more price actions to develop, and I'll be back tomorrow. Subscribe, like, turn on the notification bell on this channel so you're receiving information whenever I post content such as this one. All right, so see you tomorrow after the FOMC. I'll be doing a post FOMC analysis to show you where you can come in to start trading after the FOMC. All right, see you next time.